Good night, people. Welcome to Dad's a Talk Show.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tonight we have three very important guests. By my right, we have a Marvel Cinematic Universe insider, Leonardo. How do you?
Fine. Hey everyone.
By my left, we have Tiemi, a teacher from a very important school. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
And by my far left, we have a Russian expert in linguistics and in Portuguese.
Hello.
Hello. So, Jamie, let's begin with you. We know that dealing with students is a very crazy thing. But how do you do? How do you deal with discipline and teaching? How is it?
Well, it's kind of complicated, you know. There are really hard days when the students keep screaming and chatting and running during the class.
Wow.
Yeah. But there are moments that they really want to learn and they come to talk about their doubts, which is really cool. I try to talk about them with about stuff they like, and it works just like a trade. Like I'm being cool with them, they are going to be cool with me.
That's important.
Basically, yeah.
So, how do you motivate students to show them the importance of English? You know, it's a very hard thing because you are learning and then you ask, why am I learning that? And
Yeah, that's a question I always listen to. Why do I have to learn this? Or when am I going to use this? I think it's cool to tell them that they are not going to use everything they learn, but it's like important to learn grammar, just like in Portuguese. And to motivate them, I always ask if they want to travel somewhere, if there's a place they want to go to, or a person they want to meet. Because, you know, with English you can do whatever you want, you can go whatever you want. And I don't know, watch movies or sing songs, that's teenagers things, you know?
yeah. What about other languages? Do you see other important languages for you to learn or for you to teach?
I think Spanish and French are important languages because, you know, the number of Spanish speakers is high and French is the science language. So
Where is Russian? Russian is very important.
no, it's not.
Yes, it's very.
Back in the Cold War, maybe it was important. I don't think so.
Yeah.
So now that you've spoken, let's start with you now. So you were an expert in Portuguese, but I'm going to ask you about Chinese. Yeah. You know, China is a country on the rise. It's one of the most economically speaking important countries in the world. Do you think that the Mandarin will end up being an important language, or is it going to get a status or something?
No, language is a political thing. And I don't see China with a strong global political to activities.
Yeah, I have to think because China is not very cultural, important. I don't know. When China begins to make movies, maybe Mandarin will be important. But we'll have to see about that. I have a question about ancient languages. We have the Latin and Greek, and we have the Egyptian, but it's possible that there was something before this. And do you think we can trace back when language began? Can we study grammar about that? Is it possible?
We cannot know what is the first. We know is there is a modern language for European language. We call Proto-Indo-European. But do not know how it came about, nor when.
And let's talk a little about Portuguese. Do you think what does the future holds for Portuguese language?
Portuguese is growing internationally. Science, languages, politics, as I said. We see that Brazil is on G8. The Portuguese language trend is to become one of the most widely spoken.
Okay, thank you for your time. Now let's turn for Marvel Insider. I watched Civil War and it's freaking insane.
It was amazing, isn't it?
And I mean, what does the future holds for Marvel Cinematic Universe after Civil War?
Well, there are not. That's not what I can say you a lot of things, you know. But after Civil War, we have a lot of movies coming. We have Doctor Strange, we have Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we have Thor Ragnarok coming. Thor Ragnarok will have some elements from Planet Hulk because you know Hulk is with Thor now. And there will be Spider-Man Homecoming as we saw in the premiere with the participation of Tony Stark, you know. And Black Panther movies coming, and with Infinite War that will be surprisingly amazing.
We sure hope so. And what about the Netflix characters? Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, are they going to be important?
Yeah, well, in MCU, we don't think so because they are important, but you're not going to see them on the cinemas, you know. They are part of the story, but not that important as the major characters, you know. But if you watch the Netflix web series, maybe, probably you get some hints, some clues about what's going to be on next movies on Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's nice, but we have no hope so to see them on Infinity War or something.
Well, it's very, very, you know, unstable. But instead of that, probably we're going to have some major characters from the movies on the web series. You know, we are trying to negotiate Spider-Man to participation on Daredevil episode.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice, but it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, I can guess. So, what about Thanos? Is he going to be important before Infinity War? Can you speak about it?
Thanos is already important, you know. Thanos is a very, very important villain. He's like a bandmaster in an orchestra, you know. He's always 3 steps ahead, you know, in comparison to the other superheroes. If everything, even when everything's alright for the heroes, he's already has plan B or C, and it's done, you know. So he's a very important villain, and he has your significance on our MCU.
But I sure hope we see more of him before Infinity War. We all saw the buzz that Sony's negotiation with Marvel about Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was insane in Civil War launching. I want to know about other characters, not specifically from Fox, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four. Is it possible that one day we'll see them?
Well, I'm not a psychic, but everything is possible. You know, I don't think that Fox will just give up on X-Men. It's their major superhero movies that are success on the big screen, you know.
I can't forget about Deadpool, that was a huge success.
Deadpool is a secondary character from X-Men, you know, and they are really having some. They are really getting some money, some huge money, you know.
Yeah, money talks. But I think X-Men versus the Avengers would make much more money.
Yeah, it's you know, I can say it. I can think so.
What about the Fantastic Four? The last movie wasn't so good, so is it possible that it might come
I
back?
know nothing.
That is a hint. So, that's it for today, and see you next time on That's a Talk Show.